All right, hello everybody. I'm just trying to get my camera positioned right. Maybe this will work. Let me see here. Got to get on my laptop, get YouTube fired up here so I can monitor chat. Let's see. Now I gotta see how well this is gonna work as far as the lighting and everything is concerned. Let's see. Hello, welcome. I repositioned my camera and stuff, so I'm just trying to see if it looks like it's going to be okay where I have it. I think that might be all right. Let me count the lag now. I gotta see what the lag is. 1, 2, 3. Oh, not bad. Not too bad. So we'll get started here in just a minute. I'm gonna let my air conditioner run just for a minute. It's very humid. It's not so hot, but it's humid. Thankfully, it's not as humid as Hawaii, but we'll wait just another minute or so and then we'll get started, guys. I may have to put the lighting and everything back like it was before. I don't know for sure. I'll just have to wait and see how it works out. It might be okay. Now I think I have all but 3 of the colors that I need to finish this. And if you've watched any of it previously, then you know I've been letting the chatters pick the colors. And it looks pretty good considering they're picking the colors without knowing what color they're picking. They're just picking a number. As soon as that clicks over to 5 minutes, then I will we'll go ahead and start on this image. There's somebody. Katita, hi. How are you doing today? Can you help me out while you're here? Yeah, I'm doing good. Just waiting to get started right here. Hey, can you pick some colors for me while you're here? I need 3 more colors. 3 more numbers from 001 to 300. You might have to type out the number, spell it out. I think some people had to do that. Or they had to use like a number pad on their laptop. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. That might be too much. Yeah. Hard for me to figure out exactly where to put this. Maybe like that. Okay, well, okay, so blues. Well, I'll see what I can do about that later then. So we're going to start with earth tone. Yeah, thankfully our floods that we had here, we didn't end up with a lot of property damage because we're in the mountains. There was flooding even like behind where I live, but it never made it to the house. It didn't get inside. Yeah, so we've dried back out, but no water ever got inside the buildings. Not where I'm at. This is color number 099, earth tone. Yeah, we were very fortunate. A lot of other places, our schools just went back to school yesterday because they still had power outages at some of the schools. They just got all that stuff taken care of yesterday. So let's see how well this works out. Don't like that shadow, but don't seem to be able to do anything about it. Let me see. If I loosen that. Yeah, I may have to actually put it back like I had it before. so it shows up on camera. That's what I get for moving stuff around. I may need to zoom that back out just a little bit. It's so hard to keep it on camera. Let me see what I can do here. No, I did live in Hawaii for 13 years. So my YouTube name is all about culture. Is where I live now. I live in the mountains, in the coal fields. So it's like considered hillbilly country, but I also came from the land of aloha, so Hawaiian hillbilly. And you are the very first person who's ever asked me about the Hawaiian part. Yeah, it's a big difference. I came back here when everything got shut down because of COVID. They shut the whole place down in Hawaii, and it's all tourists, so when they shut that down, it was too expensive to stay there. And for those who are watching outside of chat, thank you very much. Welcome. I don't know that I like my lighting where I have it. I moved it, and I'm not very happy with it. I'm going to have to put it back like I had it before. It's too dark. Even where I'm trying to work, I can't hardly see what I'm doing. I had the light in the wrong place, and it's casting my shadow. Makes it hard to see, especially these little tiny things that I have to work on. I did order me a couple of other books, and they'll be here, should be here this weekend. And maybe I can get away from having to work on these little teeny tiny details. One of the books I ordered was Johanna Basford, World of Flowers. And then, see, I can't hardly work like this. I got this shadow down here because my light source is up here now instead of over on the side. So I can't even see what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to change that back. I don't like that lighting, I can't see. So let me look at this right quick. Yeah, but I'm hoping I can find some of it's going to be big enough because I need to practice blending and stuff like that. And it's really hard to do with little tiny details for me. I mean, I know I've seen other people that are experienced and they can do something like this and have the variable colors, but I'm not at that level yet. I'm going to try to swap out my light and my this base for this light is heavy. But then I got to put this back over here. Sorry guys, I'm moving the camera stand. So I can get my light source back where it was before. And then I'll get the camera lined out again. I have to mess with cables and wiring. So let me take care of this, because I can't see what I'm doing. See how this is going to work. Now let me see if I can get stuff put back where I need it to be. I'm trying not to reach right in front of the camera, guys. Mason, hi. I also bought me a Halloween book. I can't remember who the illustrator is on that one. How you doing, Mason? All right, now let me see. I am doing good. Just trying to get some things kind of lined back out here on my table on this end because I had changed. I switched my lighting and my camera stand, But then once I started using it, I was not happy with the lighting because I couldn't see. So now I got to try to reposition things again to where I'll be able to. Okay, I think maybe that'll be better. Let's see what we got here. I think this will be better. It's definitely better for me being able to see what I'm doing. I actually wanted to record with my my phone in a different position, but it doesn't matter. I can do it like this. The lighting is more important than me having my phone turned a certain direction. I just need the phone to actually record. Now it'll take me a little bit to kind of get used to where I need to have the coloring positioned for the camera. Mason, Katita said hi to you. Now, Katita, would you recommend spiral-bound books like this one is that I'm working in, or just a plain paperback style? Right. Which style of book? Would you recommend a spiral-bound book like this, or just a plain paperback? Okay. So a heavier weight paper. That's a very good idea. Yeah, that way you get your image on a weight of paper that you like to use. That's a good idea. Now that makes sense. Unfortunately, I do not have a printer. But that may be something I need to consider. Oh yeah, see, I have this thing, I got this, it's like a piece of cardboard here that came with this book. Well, this was 3 books in one, a set of 3, but they sent this like a piece of cardboard, and it said to put it underneath the page. So that's what I've been doing with it. Okay, hard plastic, yeah. I gotta see what color this was so I can put it back up. 099. There. All right, now let's see. Trying to think of what number, what I was planning on using next. All right, Mason. Have a good day. Thank you. I gotta turn my air conditioner off, guys. All right, now let's see. Let's figure out where I'm gonna start at here. That is some very tight quarters right there. Stuff is so close together. Little teeny tiny sliver of white going down between those. Okay, Katita, thank you so much. I'm glad you were able to come visit for a few minutes. I look forward to seeing you again. Get everything back on camera again. There it is. That is such a thin little line going down between those things. Between these little leaves. Now I also ordered me a turntable to put right here on this table so that I'm not sliding all over the place, but just rotating the book. Hopefully that'll help keep it on camera better. I see plenty of people who color without turning the image. But I have a hard time doing that. So I got to turn my book. I got to have it out here where I can see. I can't work all kinds of funny different angles. And it might be where I have this brace. That might be making it more difficult for me, but if I don't wear these things, then we won't be coloring for very long, that's for sure. I wouldn't be able to hold a pencil in my hand for about maybe 2 minutes. It's like when I have to go fill out some paperwork and stuff like that. If I have to sign my name more than 2 or 3 times, that's it. I can't hold the pen in my hand anymore. So on these things right here, I'm always glad to get away from the tiniest of details. Just trying to make sure I keep everything on camera, guys. I'm still not really happy with the lighting. I got to get different lighting. Because this side of the paper looks dark to me. I mean, as I'm sitting here looking at it, it doesn't look too bad, but it gets darker on camera, so I need another light. Even though if my hand is up here in the way, it doesn't really matter because you can't see it anyway. Try to keep my hand out of the way, guys, so you can see. But got to keep a good tip on this core. Kind of have to get down through there with a super sharp tip. think is coming out pretty good, guys, considering all the colors are being randomly picked by the people in chat. Well, I haven't picked any of the colors. Now, some people that I have watched videos of doing these types of images, they would just color all this one color. They wouldn't do these little hard parts in a separate color. They just do it all one color. And that might be a very good idea, actually. Turn my camera just a little bit, guys. See if that helps a little bit. And my refrigerator makes all kinds of noises, and I always wonder what the heck is going on. And it's my refrigerator. All right, one more little section to get around these leaves. And I'll be glad when this part is over. I know coloring is supposed to be fun and relaxing, but there are times when it's not so much. All right, that took care of that one. I'll put this thing back where it belongs. 70. Okay, now let's see. I was going to put let's see what we have here. We've got salmon pink, 050. And I'm going to use those for those little dots. I'm going to fill them in first, the little dots, and then we'll come and work around them. The more I use this pencil sharpener, the more I'm not really liking it. I think I should get me a hand crank, a regular old school hand crank. All right, let's see what we can do here. Make sure I'm actually on camera. Yeah, barely. I suppose you can see the tip of that pencil laying right there. I gotta brush it off, guys. Gosh, I don't like the way that looks. I've seen a lot of people just cover right over the top of these small details on these mandala style images. Instead of doing each one separately like this, they just color right over the top of it. I don't really want to do that, but I can see why they do, because this is I'll just go around and work what I can. Now, some of you may not be aware, I also do a midnight live stream. It is not coloring. PS5 game, Farming Simulator. I do that at midnight my time. That's Eastern time. And then on Tuesdays, unless I forget what day of the week it is, like this past week. At 10 p.m. Eastern Time, I do a sports PS5 game. Right now it's football, American football. And later on we'll switch it up. We'll put in a different sport. The next one will be hockey. And I do not follow hockey. I don't know anything. I mean, I know how the game is played, but I don't know who any of the players are. And I really don't know who teams are. But I know it's a game I can get. I can spectate the whole thing. I don't have to play either side. I can just let the system play the system. I don't even know how they refer to it anymore. It used to be it said the computer played the computer, but now AI plays AI or whatever. You have to rewrite a whole new dictionary because nothing means what it used to mean anymore. They keep changing the meaning of words. And we have been streaming for just over an hour, guys. No, I've worked on a pattern like this before. Not the overall illustration, but where it had these little dots. And I actually colored around all of them first and then came back and filled them in. And I found that, at least for me, doing it this way was a little bit easier. Then trying to make sure I left that white dot. Because inevitably, spaces are so small, you're going to get one color in a space where another color belongs. So it was a lot easier just to put the dots in first. Because I can see a few places like right there where the orange got outside the line, but there's nothing really I can do about it. I can't take 30 minutes per circle. It seems like my camera is so far away from me. That I have to reach way out in front of me to be able to just get to what I'm working on here, so to be on camera. Fernanda, hi, how are you? I watched the video you posted a couple days ago, the completed coloring pages. And I do believe that my favorite was the dragonfly. I thought that thing looked really cool. And there is nobody else in chat right now. How are you doing? Are you doing okay? I am assuming my microphone is working because it was working earlier. I'm doing good. I rearranged my lighting and my camera stand and stuff here on my table, but I ended up having to put it back like it was because it wasn't working out too good as far as for streaming is concerned. I ordered a couple books off of Amazon last night. I should get them this weekend. One's a Halloween book. All right. All right, let's see, what is that? Number 550, 30, 50. All right, let's see here. Let's go with maybe this one right here. Not yet. I have not used markers yet. I don't have any. I've got to get some. I want to get that Ohuhu. Yeah, I've only actually been doing this for 4 weeks. So I bought 150 count Crayola pencils, and then I bought this 300 count Couleur. So I still want to get Prismacolor and the Ohuhu markers. Let's see, I need to start over this way. But I did order the Johanna Basford World of Flowers, and then a Halloween book, but I can't remember who the illustrator is. I don't even know if it had a name. That's like this book here. There's no name of the illustrator. I don't have a clue who the illustrator is for this book. So all I could do was list the Amazon store that I bought it from. Yeah, I will do that. But it should be here this weekend. And I bought a couple other things too. So yeah, I'll make a video. Hi, Gay. How are you? I'm doing good, thank you. I was just telling Fernanda that I ordered a couple of new books last night. I should have them. Supposed to get, well, they're supposed to get here Sunday. I ordered a couple other things too. Some of it's supposed to get here tomorrow. Some of it's supposed to get here Sunday. I ordered that Johanna Basford World of Flowers. And then I ordered a Halloween book too. I don't know who the illustrator is on that. And I ordered a couple of other things too. I ordered that the turntable. I'll see if that helps me keep things lined up. And I had rearranged my lighting and my camera holder and stuff like that on my table here, but I had to put it back like I had it because I wasn't happy with it once I started broadcasting. The only reason I think the book, the World of Flowers book, will be good for me is because I need to be able to practice blending, and I cannot practice blending on these mandalas. And this is the only kind of type of illustrations I have to work with, so. But I know flowers are a good subject matter for doing blending because almost every flower has multiple colors. I don't know if I would base whether I wanted to color in a book or not on how well I do. My daughter Casey, she sent me a picture last night. I don't know where she got it from, but it's a lava lamp. It's a lava lamp, and inside the lava lamp is a sugar skull. And she's asking me, oh, will you color this for me? And I said, well, you know, I can color it. That's not a question. About anybody could color it, but I don't know if I can make it look good because it has glass. I don't know how to color glass and make it look like glass. And that's something that really has to be blended too, because you need a light source inside that lava lamp and all that. So I don't know what she's expecting. These right here, the mandala is a little bit easier because it can be more abstract. So it doesn't really matter what colors you use. I was mentioning earlier, I've seen a lot of people that like on doing these mandalas, they would not do these little dots like this or these little leaves. They wouldn't even do those in separate colors. They just go right over the top of them. Oh, how to make glass? How to color glass? Yeah, see, how in the world am I supposed to be able to do that? I've only been doing this for 4 weeks. And she told me, oh, I bet you can make it look good. I don't think she understands that it's not exactly the same as doing one of these. But I suppose I'll try to work on it for her. She just can't be in a hurry to get it back because I do want to be able to do a decent job on it. Oh, I ordered me a color wheel too. Yeah, I ordered a turntable to put right here so I can use it to turn my book on. Maybe I can stay more on camera, I don't know. And I ordered a color wheel. And then I ordered it's like a mouse pad, but it's the wrist support thing that elevates your arm a little bit. Just because I got that turntable, so. I have a hard time seeing what I'm doing. Now, if my count was correct, I'm still going to need 3 more colors to be able to finish this. All right, let me turn my air conditioner on, guys. I have used a couple of the neon colors None on this right here. Nobody has randomly picked one of the neons yet. But I did in my other one, I used a couple of the neon colors. You could pick a neon color, Fernanda, if you want to, because I still need 3 more colors to be able to finish this. All right, hang on. I'll give you a range. See if I can find them. Anywhere from 229 up to 240. 229 up to 240. Yeah, that's the same. So you can pick 3 of those. I'll use them in this outer band right here. Will look pretty cool. Or maybe one here, one here. Okay, 238. $236. And one more. see, let me pull these out. 236, 238. I forgot to swatch these other colors that I used, so I know which ones I used already. 156. Pick one more color, Fernanda. $231. All right, that should be all the colors that I need to finish. I have them all pulled out and put in a tray, so we have all our color palette. I know you can't see that real well, guys, but still, that's our color palette to finish up with. I wish I had a remote control to use with the like zoom, to zoom in and out. Because the only way I can zoom in and out is I have to stand up and then, so I can reach the phone screen. So I will be making a video when I get my new stuff this weekend. Now, I'm just going to do a regular video on that, not a live stream. I was going to do it in live stream, but I'll just make a regular video of my new stuff. Yeah, I was just gonna like show it in a live stream, but Fernanda asked me if I could make a video, so I will make a video. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I'll do. Because I got 2 books, so I can do that. Then I can show the other things I got too. Now, Gay, do you remember Monty's idea for a name for like a hockey? For the hockey game? Do you remember what he came up with, like a title? Yeah, I might do it live. Yeah, pucks and elbows. But I came up with something different when I actually got to look at a little bit about the hockey. Fernanda, if you're okay, I'll do it in a live stream. I like doing live streams better than regular videos. Well, I might do both actually. We'll see. When it's time to do hockey, yeah, I think I'll do it live because I prefer doing live because I can chat with you guys. Yeah, I got to looking at just some stuff about hockey. So when we get ready to do the hockey live streams, it's going to be biscuits in the basket. I found out that a slang term for a puck is a biscuit. And the goal is referred to as a basket. So a biscuit in the basket. Or biscuits in the basket or something like that. Now, do you guys like using like the spiral bound books? Like this one? Or do you just prefer the paperback? Okay. That World of Flowers that I ordered, I got it in the spiral bound. I do like the spiral bound because they lay down flat, but they can be a little bit tricky. Well, if you're like me and you have to turn the book, because then I always end up with this bump that I have to lay my arm on. Now, not all of them are available in the spiral bound, but that's the only way I can do them. I can't see it. If I can't turn it the right way, I can't see what I'm doing. So I bought me a turntable to put my book on to turn, so maybe that'll help keep things lined up on camera better. I don't know if it will or not. I'll try it, and if the turntable doesn't really help me none, I'll end up using it in my kitchen anyway, so it doesn't matter. You take your books and have them spiral bound? That's pretty interesting. I didn't know you could do that. I like that option, to be able to take it and have it spiral bound yourself. I like that. I know there's no place around here where I can do that. Yeah, I don't know of any shops around here where I live that would do that. So I either have to buy it already spiral bound, so that's pretty interesting that you can actually take just a regular paperback book and they'll spiral bound it for you. That's nice. 56, let me get it put away. Okay, now let me see, what do we got? Oh, okay. That might be something I look into. Okay, so now we have golden orange. Zero 60. Okay, Fernanda, it was good to see you. Thank you for coming. Oh no. Now, when I did my farming stream the other night, I went back on my old maps and just had a final farewell to those. It was interesting because when I went back, it's okay. When I went back on those maps, it's like I had just barely got started on those when I switched over to the one I'm on now. So I didn't have as much done on them as I was thinking I did, but that's because it was on on my PS4 that I had done a lot more. And Monty was asking me about people being able to name cows. I told him, I said, well, I guess if people want to name cows, they can name cows, but I'm not going to try to keep track of the name of everybody's cows. Yeah, he really wants me to do cows, but then he was asking me, I wonder if people can name their cows. Now, I do know that in FS19, and I'm pretty sure in FS22 also, you can name horses. You can rename the horses, because you can actually interact with the horses. You ride the horses, but I don't know if they could rename other livestock. I don't recall that being a part of it, but I told him, I said, well, I have enough to keep up with keeping track of people's names, not their cows. And I don't really know how you would tell one cow apart from the other than like some of them are black, some are white, and that type of thing. But individually, I don't know how you would tell one black cow from another black cow. I was telling him, I used to raise pythons, and it was funny because I bought each of my girls, my youngest girls, I bought each of them their own python. Well, then they wanted to name their pythons. And I was like, how in the world am I going to be able to tell which python is which? I mean, because the python doesn't have ears, so it can't hear its name when you call for it. But it didn't take long. I realized they were really easy to identify because the markings were different on each one of them. Yeah, that was the first thing I asked them about when I came over here to this apartment building, was if I'd be allowed to have pythons, and they told me no. So I have to go to the pet store and visit theirs. Yeah, I got bit right on the nose by a 4.5 foot long python. I didn't even realize it had bit me at first until blood was running all over my face. But that was my own fault. I was a little bit careless with it when I was trying to feed them. That was a female python, and I had tried to feed her first and she wouldn't eat, so I just had her draped around my neck while I was feeding the other ones. We had 5 pythons, and I guess she got hungry while I was in the process of feeding the other ones, so she just helped herself to a bite of my nose. Now, do you have snakes around where you live, Gabe? I know you said you have kangaroos. Yeah, I always buy mine at the pet shop. Now, I used to have a western diamondback rattlesnake as a pet. That was many years ago. let's see. Let's see here. I'm trying to think about what color I ought to use next. Because it looks like most of my colors now are starting to be a little bit dark, a little subdued. Okay, I think I'm going to use this color right here on this one and then work backwards. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but the rubbish truck is outside. I'd say you can probably hear that noise. That's the rubbish truck. Okay, Gay, we'll see you later. I do plan on doing a farming stream tonight. Okay. Have a good night. Sleep well. Oh, I think I forgot to tell you all what color this was. Cadmium yellow. Number 126. Tried to keep it on camera, guys. So I gotta brush that off, guys. I like this yellow, it's a nice color. Stands out nice and bright. Try to keep my hand out of the way, guys. right, one last little section of that color. Okay, nice. Let's see, this is color 126. So we'll put it back up, 126. Okay, now let's see. 126. Maybe I'll do this color. Okay, this is Bengal Rose. Bengal Rose, number 165. I know you can't read that. Bengal Rose. And we are just going to come I'm getting to a point to where my colors are all kind of starting to match. Let's do it. Let's do this section right here with this color. Make sure I stay on camera. I've done a little bit better today about staying on camera. me brush this off, guys. A few little crumbs on it. Okay, now I gotta count my lag again. 1, 2, 3, not too bad, okay. Now, as we're getting closer to the end of this image, it's a little more difficult as far as colors are concerned, because if you've been following along, all the colors have been randomly picked. Hi, Monty. How are you? Yeah, I want to get this I want to try to get like this section right here completed before I'm done, and then this will be the last one. So I still got a few more colors to do. And I was just saying, it's getting more difficult to get colors that aren't gonna like just look the same. I'm trying to split them up just a little bit. But we have all the colors picked. I needed 3 more colors, so Fernanda picked 3 fluorescent colors for me to use. Okay. Well, I would like to go to McDonald's. We do not have Kroger's where I live. But we do have a McDonald's. Now we will be farming later tonight. Now we'll be back on Hillbilly Creek. And I ordered a couple of new coloring books and a couple of other things that I will show. I should get them this weekend. All right, let's see, what number was this? This was 165. 165, I think it's right here. Okay, now let's see, what do I want to do? Oh. I'm just trying to think about what color do I want to. I have so many purples right now. A lot of purples. What is this? All right, maybe we could try this one. Let me see what this looks like. All right, so what we have here is a metallic orange red. Metallic orange red. I wish they used like a black paint to put the words on these colors, because they don't show up. You can't read the words. It's really hard. All right, let's go here. Okay. Monty, I hope you enjoyed our little farewell tour of the old maps on FS22 last night. I had forgotten how little I actually had done on those maps before I upgraded to the PS5 version of the game. Yes, I am. I will be doing I might make a regular video and post it. Fernanda asked me if I would make a video, because then she said that to do it live streaming is okay too. And that's really what I prefer, to live stream over making videos so I can talk to you guys. But yeah, I will be showing you guys all my new stuff. It should be here this weekend. Yeah, I was thinking I might do both. I don't do real well making videos. It's different. Because when I make a video, I'm just talking to people who aren't actually there. So it's a little bit different. But they were talking about like a flip through the books. I've got 2 books. One of them is a Halloween book. And the other one is Johanna Basford's World of Flowers. And then my daughter Casey, she sent me a picture last night. I was like, can you color this picture for me? And I don't know if I can. Well, I mean, I can, but it's a picture of a lava lamp. And I don't know how to color glass. And that's a lot of blending and stuff too, which I don't have practice at. That's why I bought the other book, The World of Flowers. so I can practice blending and stuff. I told her I could color it, but I don't know how well it's going to look. It's not like doing one of these. Oh, okay. I like spaghetti. I'm going to be making a cooking video. I'm not sure when, but very soon, I believe. And that will be fun. But I'll probably be doing that over at Casey's house. Yeah, well, I don't even have a toaster. Casey's want me to make something that I used to make when she was a kid. The kids all liked it, so. So I'm going to make a video when I make it. I'm not going to do a live stream though. I'll just do a regular video. Because a live stream would be too short. I don't like doing real short live streams. Yeah, that's true. They do catch some views. Nope. No, I thought it was funny. I was telling Gay that you were asking me about people being able to name their cows. And I don't know if that's optional or not, but I mean, I don't think it is. I know, like I was telling you, it was with horses, but I did think it was funny. It would be kind of cool if people could do that. Well, I mean, people can, even if it's not part of the game. If somebody wants to give their cow a name, they can. All right, that takes care of that one. What was that, number 252? I'm sitting right here and I can't even read the color on this pencil, the number. They make them so hard to read. 228. I'll try to put it back where it belongs. In here, 228. All right, now let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 colors I still need to do. They're all looking the same. Okay, let's do this one. And this is called greenish blue. Greenish blue. They make them really hard to read. I can barely read that, the glare coming off that silver, and it's number, if I can figure out, 080. So I do know this is one of Gay's colors. So let's just start right here. Broke that little tip off, guys. Hard to keep a nice sharp tip, they break. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I've not heard of that app before. But I gotta turn my air conditioner off right quick, guys. We just played her teams. We played her teams this past Tuesday, so next week, Tuesday, will be Army challenging UH. Yeah, it is. Army is on there. I saw them before. I just have to be able to find them again. But I know they're on there. I saw them. And then Casey picked no, you have Army, and then Gay picked the Seminoles from Florida State. I have that wrote down somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but I remember she picked the Seminoles. Yeah, it should be a good game. I'm looking forward to it. I think the challenge format will be fun too. And I think doing this simulated game is more fun than actually playing the game. It really would not be fun to watch if I knew how to play the game, if I was good at the game so I could beat the other teams. It wouldn't be any fun to play it. So by having it all simulated, who knows who's going to win? Because I don't like watching racing videos or any kind of sports videos if I know that the person that's playing that game, that's making the video, is going to win. There's no point watching. You already know who's going to win. And doing this challenge mode, I would say UH is going to lose a lot. But that's okay. That's not the point. Yeah, they should be a pretty good matchup. But there should be a lot of teams that you guys can come with that will really just clobber UH. Now, when I first started going to UH football games, they were undefeated in regular season play. That was in 2007. But then in 2008, they lost most of their home games, and that cost me a lot of money because it was $32 per ticket. So I really did not enjoy paying $32 a ticket to go watch them lose after having watched them win. So now I'm kind of hoping they will lose. All right, that takes care of that color. That's number 80. Number 80. All right, now let's see what we got here. I am so running out of colors that might be different than the other colors. All right, we're going to have to go with this one. Well, I don't really like that. I got so many purples that got picked in the last few colors. So many of them were like in the purples. So this is teal. Number 111. And I know you can't read that. It should be in black, not silver, on this light color. I don't know why they do that. Let's see. Let's go right up here. Got all these colors that are looking the same, even though they aren't the same. They look the same. Kind of hard to distinguish the difference. I have been able to do a little bit better today at keeping the coloring on camera. I'm hoping that turntable that I bought actually helps with that too. Yeah, that might be possible. Although I don't know that I would consider myself to be an artist, because I cannot draw. But I am hoping that maybe one of my grandchildren will become an artist. I have a granddaughter that wants to come over and color. I think she wants to do a live stream. Either do a live stream or make a video. Well, I think they refer to people that do what I do as a colorist, not an artist. Although it's in the realm of art, yes. Because I do have an art table. That's what I call it, an art table. Now, I may feel a little more like an artist once I get better at like blending and stuff like that, and even picking colors. I did buy a color wheel also. That's one of the things that I ordered and should be here this weekend. And that should help me be able to start learning how to pick colors better. Fernanda, hi, welcome back. All right, we've got two more colors to do. Let's see, that's number 111. Let me put it away. 111. Now, let me see. Maybe I can use, well, yeah, I can use this one. All right. Okay, this is mahogany, color number 300. It's number 300. So let me see. All right, I'm gonna put this here. Because I have another purple color that I'll put it in between. Now, as soon as I get through with this color and the next one, we'll zoom back out. Fernanda, do you use a color wheel to help you pick colors? Well, right now I don't have one either. That's one of the things I ordered, so we're going to take a look at that. It should be interesting. I've never used one before, so I'll have to kind of figure out how it works. I would say from the videos of yours that I have seen, you do not need a color wheel. You're pretty good at picking colors and knowing what blends and what doesn't and stuff like that. I don't have, I don't, I'm not that good yet. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure, like the one I ordered, I don't know that much about it. I just picked one. I know other people on other channels that I've watched, they have recommended using a color wheel. I guess probably more so for beginners like myself. And one person I was watching, they used one, and I couldn't quite figure out what brand it was. I tried to find the same one, but I was not able to find the same one. But I'm assuming the one that I bought will do the same thing. I think as long as it tells you like some of the complementary colors and some of the contrasting colors, then that's probably what we're looking for. Monty, have you met Fernanda in here before? I can't remember if you've been in here. Okay, I couldn't remember. I know we're not all always here at the same time, so I couldn't remember if she had been in while you were here or not. Yeah, I like that deer. I was looking at one of her newer videos that she posted a couple of days ago of some completed pages, and there's a dragonfly in there. I really like that. That thing really came out looking nice. Well, that's possible. If I have a cow on there, Monty, you know what I'm going to name it? Big Mac. Okay, now let me see here. What color do I want to do? Well, let's do this right here. Let's do a dark purple. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna name a cow. If I decide to name a cow, I'm gonna name it Big Mac. Okay, this is ultraviolet. See if I can get it under camera where we can see. They just don't make those words easy to read. And this is color number, if I can ever, 077. 077. And that is going to be this one right here. Now when I get this color done, we'll zoom out and see what it looks like, guys. Fernanda, I'm so glad you're able to come spend some time with us. Try to make sure I stay on camera for you guys. That is my plan, yes. I plan on streaming Farming Simulator tonight. And we will be back on the regular map. I'll tell you what, wearing this brace on my wrist really does help for the purposes of coloring, because I've been doing this for almost 3 hours and 45 minutes. Without this brace, I wouldn't be able to hold this pencil in my hand for about 3 or 4 minutes, maybe less. All right, let's zoom out. Let me put this pencil up first. 077. All right, now let's zoom out. See if I can get it zoomed out at just the right. The screen is so touchy. It's so hard to get this thing out of. Oh my gosh, it's really difficult, guys. I just barely touch it and it wants to zoom in like super far. But I'm trying not to do that, and it keeps doing it anyway. Well, that's about as good as I'm going to get it. Yeah, maybe. One thing I have to pay attention to is the slot count. Yeah, that looks really nice. So one more live stream and we'll be able to finish this one. And then I will have new books also. Yeah, I like that. You guys have done a really good job of picking out colors. To just be randomly picking colors. I do like how like the center part, all this part is more of a light color. And then we have a darker ring. And then I think this is actually going to turn out to be a little bit lighter color too once we come out towards the edge. So yeah, that's going to look really cool. Now let me see how many colors we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I have all the colors. All the colors have been picked. And that's the colors we have left. And we'll do those in the next one, guys, in the next live stream. So I'll move it back up on camera. I bumped into it or something, knocked it down, knocked it loose. There we go. Oh. So that's going to do it right there, guys. It's looking really good. We'll finish it in the next live stream. And Monty, I'll see you tonight. Fernanda, maybe I'll see you tonight. And we'll do some farming. So I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Until then, God bless you.